Hi, hello everyone.
Sorry, so bad timing on that. I apologize. It
Hi,
just
hello.
happened. Wasn't planned.
Thank you, Scott, for subscribing for 25 months using Prime. Everybody, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. With every Twitch Prime, you can send out a free subscription to any Twitch streamer you like. Maybe even the one that you're watching right now, or anyone else.
Yeah, Leland, Steph's discovered what her traits are based on her DNA. More likely to blank, less likely to X.
Yeah, it's kind of
Okay,
wild.
well, does it?
I need
I'm
to
looking
myself.
at the website right now. Does it say traits
Yeah, it says
somewhere?
traits. It really does
Wha-
say traits. Sorry, I'm like still fixing
You know,
this.
what's
No,
my
no, I
favorite
just-
thing about Leland
I'm just
looking at his
looking.
computer.
Is it how bright white it gets?
He looks like
Yeah.
Ben Starr at the Game Awards.
If you go, Leland, if you
Let's pretend I know who that is.
He's a voice actor,
Okay.
a very
Go
great voice
to-
actor.
go to
I'm-
go to home,
I'm home.
then look at look at DNA,
Okay.
then on
Scroll
DNA
down to
traits,
stat
Traits.
and it just has random trait.
Well, not random.
It's
but
kind of fascinating.
Here's a whole nother thing for Leland to delve into.
What?
What?
Does
Right?
the fuck?
I was like, Leland never talked
Some of
about
these-
this.
Steph is
It's
about
kind of
everybody.
fascinating.
Steph is about to get into some of her traits, but essentially, there are some wild things that ancestry.com says that could be predictable because of your DNA. Some of these things feel like they are not DNA based.
Yeah.
Kind of offended.
Yeah, some of them seem vaguely
I'm real
like,
curious to see what yours says because mine said some shit, and I was like, "Damn, you called me out,
Well-
and you are correct."
well, before we get into Steph's ancestry stuff and traits, let's move on over to Leland's Scottish Corner.
Scottish corner.
the Highlands
What's
with
going over
Leland.
there?
Like I don't. Okay, it says I am
I am
more
really-
likely to take a nap.
Okay.
Are the Scots, French, or Mexicans known for their nappings? I don't understand.
But the combination might equal out to nap time.
When's the last time you took a nap?
I try to take one quite often. It never is successful, but I try to.
I mean,
Does that count?
It sounds like the trait's correct.
It's a little bit of a siesta. It's a little bit of a nap time.
This one is pretty accurate, I would have to say. But this, I mean, I am definitely more of a morning person.
Okay.
My heart rate is average. I
Oh,
don't-
okay.
Okay, great.
That's
good.
good.
This one's weird to me. Determination. It says I'm more determined.
Oh God.
To what?
In general,
Like in general, like
General,
you're
okay.
just a very determined person.
it's like
Think about
in
how
D&D.
determined you are to be, like to really,
Be Scottish.
really
I
absorb
mean,
your
I guess
Scottishness.
Scott's right. I fall asleep on the couch pretty much nightly.
Oh, that's like me.
Okay, this one though
But
is
on
I
the
find offensive because I work out a lot, so this is kind of like offensive. It says my physical strength is less. It just says less. It doesn't even say
Again,
why or how. Less.
Think about this as you're looking at a character sheet in D&D. These are just traits that your character has. In this case, the character is you.
And they don't have
yeah.
to define you either.
They do not
I mean,
define
Nothing
just-
you.
you've gotten has to define you, Leland.
I'm just
Nothing
saying.
about your DNA has to define you, Leland.
Why are you yelling at me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I being too loud?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Just wanted to be heard.
I just take your meatball down there, bro. Like,
Sorry about that.
did it go over?
It twisted a little bit. I had to. They were stacking.
And so I found out because on the show a couple weeks ago we found out that yes, Ireland, Scottish is definitely known for their Scotch. Yes, obviously.
Yeah.
But from what I've understood is yes, they're known for their Scotch. But they are now kind of starting to get, but they're more known for their whiskey. And that's kind of taken over from Scotch apparently, from what I can gather online. Yes, question down the
Scotch
front,
is
Jordan.
whiskey.
Yes, but they don't say that.
It's a
Like
type
the way-
of whiskey.
Yeah, like the way it was
Puritans
Yeah, the way it was
Take it
presented
apart.
in the video I watched was like they are two different things. And I was like, I don't think they are.
They're in the
but they
same
could be two different.
family, but
Yeah,
they're related, but they're different. It's like the difference between Scotch and bourbon, whiskey,
Yeah.
rye. Like they're all in the whiskey family, but they're different in their own ways.
But apparently one of the more popular, cost-effective whiskeys is Johnny Walker, and that is kind of their thing apparently. And I looked it up today in the store because I was buying one, and I was like, well, I don't know what the fuck to get because they had several, and I was like, oh, so I looked up, and they had like red, black, green, and blue were the colors, and they apparently blue is the best you can get, and of course I was at a Pavilions. They didn't have blue. I was driving home from work, so I'm sure. I'm pretty positive, like a Bevmo would have the blue. That would be
Probably.
where we go. I also was taken aback at how expensive this bottle was. Thank God
Johnny
it was
Walker Blue.
Yeah, right. But I'm also glad it was Vaughn's on sale, and I had my card, so I saved almost like $20 by being a member of Vaughn. So that was good. But I went with Black Label because it said Red Label.
Because he's got that 8%, that 0.8%.
It's one.
That 1%.
But it said,
but that's also why he didn't get the black.
Well, no, hold on. So blue, not there, but that is supposedly supposed to be the smoothest and nicest you can buy. Great, cool. Green, also not there. Apparently, that's more of an earthy Scotch. It said online. Then there's red, which they basically were like, this is for the peasants. It was like, this is the most common and cheap. I was like, well, I'm definitely not doing that one. And they had black and black. And I was like, what's the difference between black?
Double diamond?
Well, no, it was like black doubled black is what it was called. And I was like, why is it? I don't know why it's black double blacked. But I can tell you it was a $45 cost difference to be double blacked. And I was like, wow. I'm not going to get the double black, so I'll just get regular black because 1%. So we're gonna try. This is my first glass of Johnny Walker.
Okay, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be very harsh for you at the start.
I mean, I drink whiskey.
I don't.
Scotch is very harsh at the start.
All right, fair enough. I mean, it is strong smelling. I just shoot it?
I think I've had blue once. I was at a wedding with an open bar, and like the entire bar was open all the way to the top shelf. And I checked with the bride, who was my friend, and I'm like, hey, how open is the bar? And she was like, go crazy, they are not drinking enough. So I'm like, okay, we just want to try alcohols we'll never get to taste otherwise.
That's fun.
That's fair.
So yeah. So we tried. I think it was Walker Blue. I didn't know Walker was specifically Scottish. I could have swore it was American.
No.
That's interesting. That's good to know for me. It did prove what I've known, and the same with sushi is it doesn't matter how expensive it is. I'm not gonna like it.
Oh man.
I would like to try the blue because apparently that's more of a smoother Scotch. This is good. Like I like the taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
The burning sensation that is warming my entire esophagus in my stomach, though, that's getting used to.
That's Scotch.
It's currently, I'm heating up from the inside out.
Yeah, it gives you that belly wash, that warm belly wash.
Did you put 3 drops of mineral water in it to activate it?
People do say
that's
that.
a thing. Yeah.
People do say that.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would that do for me?
It activates it.
It also it cuts it just enough so it's not as burning.
Okay, well, I got purified Amazon
That's
water.
what Jeff said to do.
Just give it a nice little I don't know.
The shark?
Splash, I guess.
No, Winger.
No, Jeff Winger. That's what he said to do.
Yeah.
I
it
take all
is
my
a
advice
thing,
from
though.
Jeff Winger.
It
I-
is
no,
a
I
thing.
I believe you. It's a thing. I was
Jordan, how do you take your scotch?
I don't drink scotch. I'm a bourbon boy.
Got it.
Oh man, it was so great if you'd been like up my ass and you just took a drink.
Why?
Holds up a
Because for
douche
the
bag
joke.
full of fucking scotch.
Just hold,
Nah,
I just hold up the tube like, in my ass. I'm drinking right now and I'm loving it. You just see it slowly draining.
It's-
Oh no.
Fast, like
it's-
unnaturally fast.
it's a tampon. It's a soaked tampon.
Oh God.
That's only for gins.
Oh. So found out
Okay.
recently the Scot.
What did you find out that this inspired?
The Scottish has the last decade or probably some more. They have really started diving into gin, and they like to really experiment with a lot of bold flavors in Scotland.
Ooh, fancy gins.
Yeah, so when I heard that, I got very excited because, as we know, I have moved to gin. Gin is my thing now. And I suddenly remembered that when Lauren went to Ireland, she came back with a gin from Scotland that was pineapple flavored gin, which I have completely forgotten about until I just started telling this story right now. And it's
I don't like
right
gin.
there. It's
That's
right there.
That would be weird, but I am down. I am
I
100%
love it.
down.
Gin,
Oh, it's so good, dude.
gin is one of two alcohols that make me black out. The other, tequila.
Tequila.
Oh, you
Whiskey.
pussy.
Gin and tequila, I will black out. I could drink whiskey or bourbon all goddamn day. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Take some tequila
Well-
or gin, I'm gone.
I am
I'll
2
try-
for 2 on
Yeah.
whiskey. I'm 2 for 2 on whiskey, putting me in like questionable places.
I will. Two things. One, I often think of that tequila that we had in Vegas in the disco shots or disco shit or whatever
Disco
it was.
shit, yeah.
Disco shit.
That tequila was the best tequila I've ever had in my life. Like that tequila was so fucking good. I think of that
Pretty good.
often,
It was
and I kind of go. I was like, I would get that again if I had that tequila. And I am actively in the market. I am still trying to find the tequila I want. Like,
Try the coffee tequila.
Oh no, I don't. No.
It's coffee
tequila.
Patron. It's
Yeah, I
actually
know.
pretty good. It's
it
very
is-
smooth.
It is good. I've had it, but I don't need the
It's
coffee.
gonna get you.
It definitely gonna get you. But I like we've talked about it before. I'm still trying to debate what tequila brand I want to get. And frankly, the internet has let me know that Clooney's is kind of the best. So
I've heard about that.
I want to try to get Clooney's. And the
Which one was
second
this again?
thing, I cannot remember the
I
name
think
of
it
it
starts
right
with a
now.
T.
We looked this up before because I remember trying
No,
to
Anthony,
find
that's
it.
tequila. Starts with a T.
George.
Is it Casamigos?
That's it. Yeah.
Don't
you just-
Casamigos isn't good at the moment because it might not
Oh.
technically be tequila.
Tequila flavored alcohol?
No, it's just that it's still tequila, but it's not actually the specific type it's supposed to be. It's something like that. There's a whole controversy where people tested these things. They're like, hey, this isn't actually the type of tequila it's supposed to be.
Yeah, his is supposed to be pretty good. Pierce Brosnan has one that I'm kind of really intrigued because he's Bond. And
still wanna
and
try,
the Rock.
I've tried the rocks.
I'd like
tequila.
to try the Rocks.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Casamigos and Don Julio both claim to be 100% agave tequila, but that is not
Right, right.
true.
Oh,
There's other
I also
there's
wanna
other
try-
types of spirits in it, so
Yeah.
I mean it's not 100% agave, so it's kind of false advertisement.
I mean, I like mezcal. I think that shit is legit.
Paul
So-
Mescal?
I want to try.
Great
What is it?
I got
What
one
is
of
it?
them.
Dos
Um,
Hombres? Dos Hombres? Dos Hombres.
Oh, the
The Aaron Paul and Brian
Bryan
Cranston one.
tequila, yeah.
I want to try it.
Oh, he has one too. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of
Um,
Breaking Bad, they like
They
Bryan
were,
Cranston
they
and,
were
and
at the Mission. Yeah.
Yes,
they were at the
right.
Mission
Yes,
Valley
yes, yes.
Costco.
Yeah. I know this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And I was
the
like,
second
"What?"
thing we watched
wanted to try that.
about an hour ago. I don't know what YouTube it is or what they're advertising, but anyway, they take celebrities and they make them try. Okay, like for a better example, so the one we watched was James McAvoy because I typed in Scottish things and I got all this fun stuff. So yes,
I'm listening to the dramatization of Neverwhere, which unfortunately Neil Gaiman, but James McAvoy is the lead. Fantastic. I just
No,
like hearing him talk.
He's great in the Sandman.
He is also
Audible play.
fantastic in the Sandman.
I've actually listened to that one.
dramatization.
So McAvoy, so they give, they'll be like, you pick, and they had the equivalent of snacks or drinks. So they'll be like, here is a snack of something from Ireland, or Scotland, and here's something from England. Which one do you prefer? Blah, blah. Trejo has one. Well, that's the one.
Yes, Trejo does have his own tequila. Yeah.
Well,
Finally, not a white guy.
Yeah. Okay. I'm done. That's the one I want then.
Scott had a point.
Yeah.
We kept naming white dudes, white actors with tequilas.
I didn't know fucking Trejo had one. Oh, Corm. Side note: Trejo's Tacos.
I wanted to go there.
Legit.
Yeah.
They do
it's
buy
on my
one
list.
get one freeze all the time on Postmates. They're his fucking like Tinga burrito chicken is like legit, and so is his quesadillas.
I wanted to go.
His beans, he's got these black beans. I don't know what magic he puts in them. It's Mexican secret, whatever it is, but it's
called
great.
Santeria.
Been wanting to go.
But I don't have a crystal ball.
McAvoy, they had him, and they gave him Johnny Walker, and they gave him apparently in England espresso vodkas are like really popular right now, which I was like, ew.
No, they're actually pretty good.
My brother's wife.
That was a lot of Vegas.
Yeah.
We had so many espresso
martinis.
But he was
martinis in
talking.
Vegas.
He was talking in his like total accent, and he goes, oh, well, there's, he goes, I grew up with this, so this is, drank it, and then he drinks the espresso, and he goes, I'm gonna pick the espresso. He goes, but that doesn't mean I don't dislike this. He goes, if I have 2 of these, problems. He's just gonna let it. I was just like he started like yelling at the camera. He's just like, I don't want to be that guy. I was like, please be that guy.
Espresso.
Trejo Tacos moved down to San Diego.
Yeah, I was like, where?
There's supposed to be one opening soon, or
right on.
Or there
I
is
don't
one.
see anything
There's
yet.
apparently one in Jula now.
Nice.
I've not been to his donut shop though yet. Just haven't made it that far because I've had the tacos. So it's like, you can't improve on this.
Fair.
I do want to get the shirt though.
What's the shirt?
Oh, it's Trejo Taco. It's got his face, and the logo is his face. It's just awesome. It's just a Trejo Tacos. I'm like, well, yeah, I want this. I love that man. The man is America's sweetheart.
He is.
Did you guys see Diego Luna hosting Kimmel last night?
No,
What?
did not see that.
No.
Every summer, Jimmy takes like 2 months off, and every week he has different celebrities host, and it's his first week. So Diego Luna hosted it, and he was just kind of like, yeah, I'm Mexican, come at me, fuck you, Trump. Like, it was just kind of like,
Nice.
Good
monologue.
Because they shoot in New York, don't they?
for Star Wars.
No, what? No, for Kimmel, or is that L.A.?
Oh no, that's here.
Okay.
Yeah, Kimmel.
Oh, yeah,
It makes more sense why he said that then.
Yeah, no, Fallon. That's the one in New York.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
No one does.
No, fuck that guy.
He's like the American
corporate
Corden.
stooge.
Yeah. Oh, I hate him so much. Oh my
Nobody
god.
likes James Corden.
Oh,
Fuck
he's
that
so-
guy.
Oh,
yeah, fucking asshole. Yeah, he just looks like a prick. But Ferguson was the best. So
Craig Ferguson was
Loved
also-
Ferguson.
Yeah.
Scottish. So all right.
Yeah, I heard he's mean.
I'll say I
Ferguson's
like.
Corden, James Corden.
Oh,
I'll
He's only
say
half
I like
listening.
Ferguson more than Conan.
well, he's not on the air anymore, so you're okay.
Ferguson.
Neither are.
Neither of them are on the air.
Ferguson still has a show though. He came back and did some shit.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Conan has a
To me-
podcast.
Like Conan is funny to me, but Conan is sometimes too chaotic. Where it felt like Ferguson was fine to get loosey goosey and fun with it, but never like let the show completely derail. Like Conan would sometimes.
Ferguson's controlled chaos.
Yeah, and I like that more.
That's that fucking Irish energy.
Nice, Scottish. Scottish.
Wow, he's
American.
really taking on the
No,
Scots.
we're talking about Conan O'Brien.
Traits.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Craig Ferguson is Scottish American.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Yes.
And then Conan
yes,
O'Brien is
he did have a damn
Irish.
skeleton
His
robot.
last name is O'Brien.
I wouldn't know.
I mean, no, Steph, come on
I don't
now.
know what
Most that's anything
Yeah.
is very Irish.
Yeah.
I know O'Reilly's
Irish.
And they're Irish.
Also Irish.
auto parts.
It's green.
And they have a little
Yeah.
shamrock at
In,
the O.
in
There's a
CSI
shamrock.
Las Vegas, Detective O'Reilly is just an Irish man. He's a white man.
Or O'Patties.
And Obama, as Scott said, also black Irish.
Cody, I've done the same thing.
Are you serious? Because
why
I'll
do you mean,
believe
like,
you
Pat
and I'll
Dennings,
repeat
like-
this to other people and be
Jeez.
wrong.
He's not.
Okay, thank you. I need you to confirm this because, again, I take what people say as fact. And it's been known that I will repeat what they told me and they'll be like, oh, that wasn't true, Steph. I'm sorry. And I was like, you guys got to tell me because I will trust you.
It's kind of like the 1% of people who actually believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
That's not real. I know that.
What?
It's like, but,
I know
No,
that.
what do you?
But
what
I
do you
do
mean?
have a dictionary that's got Steph, a picture of Steph in it right next to the word gullible.
Hey,
What?
Stephanie
Well, let's-
Gullible Agnes.
Well, Steph, do you come from a whole culture of gullible people? Let's find
Is
out.
that one of your
Oh,
traits?
I don't know.
Is that a trait?
What
Gullibility?
does it say on here? Okay, we'll go over my.
Do you want to? Do you want to
origin.
start with the big, or do you want to start with the small? What did I do? Did I start small and go big?
You started big and went small.
Oh, did I? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we'll go big because it's very obvious how big.
99.9%.
Oh, man, if it's at 99%, I don't know what the fuck is left to discuss for the next.
No,
hour.
wait. Okay,
No,
so
she's gonna have like 15% Spanish in there.
no. Okay, so 4 things came up.
4 things. Okay.
That's
Four
it. Just
things.
4.
Steph is
Just
4
4.
things.
What? Seriously?
4.
Mine was like a fucking list.
Mine is 4 things.
Wow. Okay.
I'm pretty
It is
pure.
migrant line.
Purebred, though. Yeah, like Steph is very purebred.
No man.
Okay, ready?
There's no fucking mud over here.
So-
Jesus Christ.
48%.
48. Okay.
48% Central Southern Philippines.
Makes
Well,
sense.
Okay.
check.
48%
Oh,
Okay.
Western Visayas, which is also part of the
Okay.
Philippines.
Yep.
okay. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
So 48% your mom, 40% your dad. Go on.
Yep,
Yeah.
there it is.
3%
We went
Luzon,
over.
which is also part of
So
the
in the
Philippines.
Philippines, yeah,
100%
I knew that one. Yeah.
So I am 99% Filipino. If that wasn't
Obvious.
obvious. And the 1%
Oh no.
Southern Chinese.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Ni hao.
Great.
To the Icelandic.
I am not Scandinavian. I am not white. I am Southern Chinese.
All right,
You know
everybody, we
what?
gotta take
1%.
Steph's white card back.
Yeah, no more Swedish
no more
fish photos.
Scandinavian swimmers.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, more
no.
snacks of my people.
But now you
But-
can celebrate Chinese New Year.
Yeah, let me tell you how one already got my, didn't realize,
Year
but
of the
my
snake?
Chinese New Year snake. Also, Labubus are from China.
It's true.
Fuck that. Fuck you and fuck your people.
Who knew? I was already embracing it.
Look, I
Seth, you're about to
I
catch
made
a
a
tariff.
we we were walking through Whole Foods the other day, and because 4th of July is coming, so they had like red, white, and blue cookies.
Yeah.
But France's flag is also red, white, and blue, but I believe it's blue, white, and red. And I looked it up, and I picked one up. I was like, should we get ready for Bastille Day? Just like
Honestly, everybody, yes, we should.
I was
Let's
like,
really
Bastille
double down
Day?
on Bastille Day this year.
I was like, I love fromage. Let's get this going.
Omelette du fromage.
I was like,
Ooh, say it again,
Oh my
Dexter.
goodness.
Omelette du fromage.
well, Steph, I honestly was expecting a little bit more so we could carry this on for a while, but I feel it's done. Like,
No,
it's
the
like-
traits. We have to go
Oh,
over the traits.
That's right. We get to
Right,
find
the
out how
traits.
lazy or weak you are.
The traits are kind of wild. So there was 87 traits. The first thing
I
said,
had 4. The fuck?
that's it?
What the hell?
Did you go to all of them?
There's a drop down menu.
There's a part that says all traits, personality, nutrients,
Well,
performance,
are you thinking?
sensory.
Wait, are you the thing that says unlock all 40 plus traits?
Oh, you didn't
Oh, is
unlock
Leland
that?
not paying enough?
I didn't
Oh,
pay
not
extra.
paying. Oh, what? It's not letting me do shit until I pay.
Really?
I have 5 traits.
Okay.
And they all say on the top of the traits, free.
Huh.
So I'm allowed to know 5 free traits.
Interesting.
I'm
And they let me know
fascinated why it
that
says
I am
that.
weak as fuck. Let me just tell you,
Dude.
my people come from good stock. I've seen Rob Roy and Braveheart and Shrek.
Something else in there is fucking it up.
That would be the French.
Mm.
Yeah, mine said 87. So, example. Here's some of them. Playing music by ear. I'm unlikely to play by ear.
What does that mean?
Like if you hear a
If you hear
tune
music,
and you
can
repeat
Yeah,
it,
it.
perfect.
I
pitch
can't
control.
recreate
okay.
that tune. I could do that, and I can impersonate in singing, but I can't replay music. I don't know.
Steph, play a B flat.
Oh, I don't know that. I don't. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know. I don't know
guess it's
sound.
true.
All right, yeah. All right, fact
I
check.
mean, in orchestra, I got in trouble because I thought I had the right tune. So when we were doing the right, I did it, and then my Mr. Watt told me, "Don't do that," and I was like, "Oh shit, he knew."
You
shut
messed
up.
up on the sound check?
Well, because it was so loud, I didn't think he could tell. But you know what? He had that musical ear, and I lack that.
Well, because everyone's supposed to play
According
the same.
to my DNA.
Everyone's supposed to play the same note, so it's easy to tell.
Yeah, but as an orchestra, we all played the letter. We all played an A.
Yes.
And
we're off tune. That's how he knew.
I don't know.
Because you can
Hold
hear
on.
it's a different tone.
I was playing the A, but I was also going, like I also was mouthing the sound. And I was wrong. That's what I mean. He knew.
Steph,
he knew
your
where it was
violin
coming
is right.
from.
You are wrong.
Steph, your voice travels.
I know, and I forget that sometimes, okay? Because I think things are louder, and I'm fine, and I'm not. What else?
Steph over here playing a fucking clarinet. Do 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 do.
I was playing the violin. What else does it say? Alcohol flush. Apparently, it says my face does not flush, but I know I get pink.
Oh, what's the term? I just heard this. We were watching a dropout drinking thing, and
Asian flush.
Yeah, she called
Asian
it
glow.
Asian glow. That was
Yeah, we
what
got
she
the
called
Asian
it.
glow.
Yeah. I'd never heard that term before.
It's when you
Yeah.
get
Well, I
all
mean,
pink. Yeah.
you're not
Asian
Asian.
glow.
What, Jordan? What?
You're not Asian.
No, I'm not. Apparently, I didn't get my 4%.
What else? Okay, so that's another thing that I heard. So like what a lot of people have been telling me about ancestry, even though this is what it says now, it's consistently updating. So I
Science
might
is always
say,
evolving.
yeah, so I might say 1% Chinese, and later on I might say something else. Who knows?
As long
We've
as you don't
already
say anything
had-
racist.
We've already
Yeah,
had conflicting reports that Scandinavian turned to Chinese real
The
fast.
Scandinavian was from
Well,
her
the thing
brother's
is-
results.
From my brother's results.
Oh.
Do
So
you and your
this-
brother not
okay.
have the same parentage?
No, wait.
Yes, they
Yes.
do.
Hold on. Yes, we do.
That's not actually how it works.
Well, this is the thing. Okay,
Oh,
let's start
That's
over.
not how math
So,
works, and I am really
my
sorry.
No, that's not how DNA works.
My brother took 23andMe. Me and my dad took Ancestry. So I'm
Oh.
waiting for my dad's results to compare.
Well, let's
And then I'm trying to get my
yeah.
brother to do Ancestry
because
to
23andMe
compare.
is bankrupt.
Yeah, because that too.
Mhm. Yeah, my dad, I'll have in 6 weeks. I'll have an update on Scottish Corner because my dad will have find out. I know he's gonna fucking ruin it. I know it's gonna be. He's gonna be like, we're actually German, and I'm gonna be like, well, I'm already committed to something else.
I'm done for the year.
Yeah, I can't commit.
Tell
to
me
another
again
culture.
next year, and it'll be my new thing.
It's a different flag.
I mean, it's this time next year. I don't fucking know. We all could be speaking German.
I don't know.
I don't think that's how it
No,
works.
they're better than that.
That's true. They are.
What was another thing? Artists. Apparently, I'm more artistic, and I was like, I mean, I'll take it. I'd like to believe I have.
Says
Some
the
kind
girl
of-
with
Look at
a
all that
craft
art
room and
appreciation.
with a crafting desk in her room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, crafting is an art.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, as an actual artist, I look down at it, but it's fine.
I have the
I'm so kidding.
You in here shitting on perlers.
I have the asparagus odor sensitivity, so I can smell that really
I
strongly.
can smell my pee after I eat asparagus. Is that supposed to make
Well,
me
apparently
special?
some people aren't able to smell that. Apparently,
Is that also kind of like the
Cilantro?
the cilantro thing?
It's here. The cilantro aversion. Likely to enjoy cilantro. I'm more likely to enjoy cilantro, is what it
Like-
says here.
I don't think it tastes like anything
Nope.
specific. I just don't like it.
I like it when it's in tacos. I'm very particular on how long it's been soaking in pico de gallo.
Okay, wait.
Because
What,
sometimes
if you don't mind the flavor, what don't you like about it?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I dislike the flavor immensely. It just doesn't taste like soap to me. It just tastes. It's too powerful of a. I feel cilantro in things. That's all you taste. Like I don't taste the food anymore. All I taste is cilantro.
Interesting.
But it doesn't taste like soap to me.
yeah. No,
But maybe I haven't eaten enough soap to know.
I mean,
you know.
We need more Birdie Bot beans. More
what else did it say?
boozled.
You know what? You wait. Don't. We got 3 months. Shut the fuck up.
Oh God.
It's like-
3 more months, everybody.
It's like, hey,
Less
fuck.
than
Yeah,
Try to
no.
explain. I tried to explain
65
that.
days.
I tried to explain it to Brian the other night. He goes, "What do you fucking do?" It's like- he goes,
No.
"Why?" I was like, "I don't know."
Because it's
'Cause-
fun for everyone else.
Because I lost the toss. I don't know. It's like-
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine. Steph, what other traits you got
I want to
going?
apologize to him.
It says athletic ability. I'm less naturally athletic. And I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
so you're
that's
weak
fair.
too.
Yeah. No, shots are fired. A lot of shots are fired where I was like, huh, that's interesting. You know? Like one, bitter sensitivity. I have a really high bitter sensitivity, apparently. That's what it says.
So
So like bitters.
So you're very sensitive to bitter tastes?
Yeah, like it's too strong for me. I can't handle it.
Is that the same as being sensitive to bitter people?
I hope not. I feel like no. But like bitter things, like bitter alcohol, I can't hang.
Like IPAs.
Yeah, not my thing.
Oh, I love an IPA.
Oh,
My
man,
caffeine
you're white.
intake, it said likely to drink a lot less caffeine than the average. It says I drink about less to one drink, a caffeine drink a day. That's actually true. Because I don't exceed too much on that. Like, I'm
drink
one of
your
those,
morning
like, I drink
coffee.
a coffee in the morning, and then I don't drink a second cup of coffee. I've never had to do that. Like, I don't know.
I must be so high on my caffeine tolerance.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you don't drink coffee.
No, but like tea,
But if I do
caffeinated drinks,
teas,
sodas.
I'll still do, like, one, because, yeah, I don't know.
I can have a Coke right before bed and still fall asleep.
Same.
I mean,
Like,
I
I
just
can
know.
drink Coke, and that's fine. But, like, when I mean coffee or, like, an energy drink, no, I can't even finish a whole energy drink.
I mean, when I
It's
was
too
at
much.
when my coffee addiction was at its highest, I mean, I was like three cups a day.
Ah, damn.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah.
can't do
I mean,
that.
I had to stop.
Yeah.
My body literally was in pain. It was like, you can't do this.
Lulu was pissing blood.
Oh, God.
You are not too far off.
No.
I've
Like I
heard
said-
it happen.
Some of these traits you have to take with a grain of salt, but some of them are generic enough, and then some of them, like, you know, apply. But
They're also like a prediction of possibilities. They are not fact. They are not beholden to you. Just because it says you are likely to does not define, again, anything you have. Steph, you go and you keep making your mouth noises to all your violin playing and play from your heart. You can still be just as successful.
Another thing too is it'll actually say like where the traits are common.
Mm-hmm.
So like example, the caffeine intake. It says common in central southern Philippines. But I mean, I guess I don't know if that's actually true.
Is that where the coffee comes from?
Coffee comes from a lot of places.
That's true. I'm sure there's some sort of Filipino
thinking-
coffee.
I kept thinking I was drinking Filipino coffee, and when I read the label, it said made in Indonesia. Never mind. I've been. Yeah.
She cut out a lot for me just then.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything she said.
Is the connection bad, or is it just me?
Everything
No, I
else
think
seemed fine. Just
Okay.
you just audio cut.
We heard you
Oh.
say Indonesia, and that's where it stopped.
Oh, I was drinking coffee that I thought was from the Philippines because I bought it in the Philippines, and then I kept and it was always at the Filipino stores. And then when I read where it was, it said it was Asia, and I was like, never mind, this isn't
Wow,
Filipino
Discord
coffee.
does not want us to know.
Yeah. It just keeps censoring you.
Yeah.
I have a
Am I
question.
not allowed to talk about the Philippines and their coffee from Indonesia?
Nope.
I
that
think it was
all fine.
specifically the
Oh, okay,
Indonesian
no,
part.
that's fine. That's all it was. That's all I was saying.
Steph,
Tell us more about Indonesian politics and let's see where Discord takes us.
Steph, I have a question.
I might have an answer.
I'm hoping you or Jordan will, because this is it's a Philippines question.
Okay.
So we were watching the latest season of the Great Food Truck Race because when I come home, I'm old and I want to veg out on something where people eat. So
Totally fair.
we're watching this thing, and they had a Filipino truck that was there, and they were putting in, oh fuck, Scott, write it in a thing if I messed up, some sort of hot ketchup.
Spicy banana ketchup?
That was it. And this dude was putting it in everything, and even like the head chef
liked
was
it.
like, "Oh, I love how corn comes in too." Girl, no. It's like,
It's like, I like banana ketchup.
okay, but even the head chef was like, he's like, "Oh, okay, I know this is legit, and you know where your culture comes from. You put this in." And I was going to ask, like, how prevalent is that?
Very.
Is okay. Now,
You want to
Jordan,
know why Filipino spaghetti is sweet? Banana ketchup.
I just assumed the sugar.
From the banana ketchup. You want to know what's crazy? There's not even bananas in the banana ketchup.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how she just keeps saying it. Jordan, due to we know that I can't handle much, would I be able to handle banana ketchup?
I feel like you might like it.
Yeah. Probably.
Okay, so it's not
normal,
spicy.
Normal banana ketchup, you'll be fine. Spicy banana ketchup.
Well, they have spicy
Maybe not.
and
Okay,
non-spicy.
okay. Fair enough.
All
fair enough.
banana ketchup isn't spicy. They have different kinds.
Where's it on that Buffalo ranking?
It's slightly above black pepper.
So I'm out.
Just a dab. Just a dab will do you.
Handle it. Yeah, you
Let's
can
do it.
handle it. You'll be fine.
Let's get some Filipino food.
I think it really depends on the context. Like if you eat
Fair
it
enough, fair
raw,
enough.
it'll probably be too spicy. But if you eat it with something else, it might cut it. So it might be doable. What other traits you got, Steph?
Me and Leland going to Jollibee.
Hi.
What do you call
welcome
that?
to Jollibee.
Oh, speaking of Jollibee, so Jollibee came out with their own little Jollibee the Jollibee plush. I saw a reel and I died. They're like, Jollibee now has their own lafufu. It's called a jabubu.
Wait, what?
Is it legitimately called that?
No, the video I saw just made me die because it was like Jollibee has their new plushies. There are jabubus, and I was like, "Fuck you!"
Isn't that what dude prayed to in Major League?
No,
don't
that
know.
was
I don't fucking know.
oh fuck, I can do this. Hold on. Jabu.
Jabu?
Jabu.
Please
Yeah.
Oh, jabu.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
said, go fuck yourself, Jabu. I do it myself.
It just made me die.
Yo, Sereno, Jabu needs a refill. It's like, yeah, fucking love that movie.
What was the thing? Like the other little things, the other little traits are just random things. So like example, doing things alone. I am like more likely to do things alone.
That's so weird to be a DNA trait.
That is really
Yeah.
weird.
It was
that seems
weird.
like
You have a
it should
lone
entirely
wolf in
be
your
a-
blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it should
Like-
be entirely a nature just like driven decision and
I mean, like-
nothing to do with
finding
out you're from
nurture.
Like finding out you're from a
example-
race of people who are fighters and it says you're weak. Yeah, it sucks.
Oh yeah, that's it.
But
You're
like
still from a
your
race of
muscle
fighters.
structure.
This is going to be a thing. Y'all just need to buckle the fuck up.
Well, like it said things like example, birth weight, average size as a newborn. I was an average size newborn. It said
Makes sense for DNA.
competitiveness. I don't know. I don't think this is true, but it says I'm unlikely to be competitive.
Feels like that should be nurture.
Am I competitive?
I mean, I'm not quite sure. I wouldn't call you competitive. You
Yeah,
usually
I don't think so.
no, because you tend to just kind of give up when we play games and play at your own
Hey!
speed. So no,
It
like,
doesn't mean I gave up. It means I'm answering a text
So-
because I got a message on my phone
So-
because I'm so popular.
So yes,
Stephanie, a
you're
thing
less
can be
likely
two
to be
things.
competitive.
Yeah.
You'd rather answer a text than do an active thing you're competing in.
It says I'm likely to enjoy. I'm more likely to enjoy dancing, like just dancing.
That's true. You dance when you have delicious food.
Likely motivated by success. I have the desire to succeed apparently, but that doesn't make sense because if I'm not competitive, how am I going to succeed?
Two different things.
Oh, okay, that's fine. It says I'm very determined. Like I'm just a determined person, I
to
guess.
dance.
I can see that.
Apparently it says I'm unlikely to have dimples, but I know if I smile a certain way, they kind of fall out. See?
You smile normally,
Baby,
you have
there-
dimples.
Baby, they're there all the time. Like,
Well, apparently that's what it says. Ear wiggling, unlikely to wiggle your ears. I can't wiggle my ears. I thought you can if you like do the eyebrow thing because they'll wiggle a little bit,
It
but
just pulls the ears.
yeah, I can't. I don't know how to actually.
can anyone
wiggle 'em.
can anyone do it?
I
Does that
can't
look like
wiggle it.
alfalfa to you?
Damn.
Dude, but like alfalfa really wiggles his ears. He's gonna fly
And
away.
Mr. Ed also talks.
Can you wiggle your ears, numbnuts?
Rude. What the fuck?
No, like,
not
this shit-
really. I can feel them like shift a little, but I would not call that wiggling.
It gets like
I can-
really
I
in
can
depth
do it.
though.
Let's see if I can get it. Let's see if you can see it on camera. Right, this one's
Wiggle?
more.
Yeah, I can see it wiggle a little
Yeah, I
bit.
can see it. But see, you do move the eyes.
Yeah.
I can't. My shit don't. It don't move.
I don't know.
Move.
I don't know when that was something that I found that I can do, but I was like, oh, I can wiggle my ears.
Yeah.
I can also flare my nostrils.
Does it say if you could fold your tongue in that weird way?
I cannot do that though.
I can't do the clover, but I can do the.
Can't do that either.
I can't.
Anthony, anything that you would do be considered X-rated, so don't do it on camera.
Yeah, I can't. I could just
Everybody
roll my
stop.
tongue.
Don't look at don't clip Steph.
It's not like I just stuck my tongue out and just went, you know.
Anthony's just like, okay, so you take it.
What is it? It says I'm unlikely to have freckles. The thing
What do you
is,
know?
I
Don't you
don't know
have
if it's
freckles?
freckles or sunspots,
Yeah,
but I
freckles, Steph.
haven't always had them. Is it freckles? Yeah,
What's the difference?
I think freckles you already have, don't you?
But freckles also come out with sun.
Oh, I don't know. You can also get them tattooed. That's how some people get freckles. Come out of
I know
nowhere.
I have freckles, but apparently when you have red hair, it just kind of comes with it. So
Oh.
decorum posers.
No, I've been
Who tattoos freckles? Like, come
I've
on.
seen the service for it. You can
White
get
people.
freckles dotted like right in this area. Like that's a thing. People do that. I was like, huh, it's interesting.
I would bet not a high volume of people, but yes, people have documented to do it.
It's really popular in
Did
the
you say
trends
the
that I've seen.
undocumented?
I have not seen anyone use the term ankle biters in such a long time.
Oh no.
Does she mean like children?
Yeah.
Because
What?
Well, I don't know, because this might be Leland, this might be one of them young people things.
Okay.
They may have changed the definition on us. Corm, what do
Yeah,
you
I don't
mean
know the
ankle
definition
biters?
of that,
Do
to
do
be
you
honest.
mean children? Like childish? Like, oh, she's
I think-
looking it up.
I think the last time I actually heard the term ankle biters was from a Paramore song. I think it was on their. Was it on the Paramore album? No, it was one after that, I think. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Joe might be. I had an ankle biter come up to the counter this weekend, and Mike was working with me today, and he goes, and Mike's like,
Biters,
"Yes."
I've heard.
And he leans over and he goes,
But not
"Yes."
ankle
And a little kid he's like 7. He's like, "I think I saw something I wasn't supposed to see in the store."
Was it
And his
boobies?
parents are like, "What the fuck's he talking about?" And Mike goes, "How did that make you feel?" He goes, "I don't know. But probably not good." And he just kind of walked away. We're just like, the fuck is this?
That kid had a fundamental experience right there in your store. Like, that kid's never gonna forget that moment, the first time he saw blank.
Okay, yes. The last time I heard the word ankle biters was on the Paramore album called Paramore, the self-titled album, in 2013.
I think this is the first time I've heard it in years.
Corm's bringing it back.
Yeah, I've not.
The first time a kid saw tits and/or ass. I mean, it's
Could
possible.
also be a
Possible.
dick.
We don't have
Would that
Full-blown
just? Yeah, I was like, is
Full
it dick just
frontal.
at the store?
What
I don't
comic
think
book
so.
he
he found where they got like a huge hog just
Was
sitting
I
there.
don't know,
was
that's
the
fucking
comic? There's a pervert in back.
Hey, listen, you know what? I bet money you got some art books back there that got some fucking pipe hanging. You have
no,
Watchmen. You have
don't-
Watchmen in the store.
I do
we're
have
out
the
of it right
Sexy
now.
Bruce Tim book. So
Also true.
Yeah.
No pipe hanging,
Right.
but
that book
perky tits
is
for days.
Jesus
Yeah, I don't
Christ.
know.
Like,
yeah,
mhm.
I have that book.
I have all of them. It is there. I was like, huh.
There it is.
I feel like I don't know what he's into, and it's awkward when I see him occasionally.
and now I can't look at Harley Quinn in the animated series the same way.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I know what you're. All right.
Mhm. It's kind of like how I felt after watching Sucker Punch. I was like, oh, I now know that Zack Snyder really likes baby doll dresses on ladies.
He does.
And then I saw his wife, and I was like, oh,
Is she not a baby doll wearer?
she's not a baby doll looking girl. She looks like a producer, ball ass bitch woman. I was just like, so this is his
Oh yes, she looks like a normal woman.
yeah, like yeah, she looks like a normal human being.
Okay.
She's not this big around at the waist.
She is not. She's a human.
Turns out she's a real person.
Sorry, I just read chat.
Aw.
Can you tell me the titles that got that pipe, please? I just want to know.
I just-
She's asking for a friend, Leland.
Oh, okay. For your friend, I would recommend Watchmen or Batman Damned. you get to
That's
see
got
the
one. The bat
Yeah.
shaft.
yeah, but the Batwang broke the internet for about 6 days.
Oh my goodness.
Saga.
Oh, Saga has things happening that
Yeah, Saga's
I'm-
got some dick.
I'm a pervert, and even I was like, never thought of that. It's like,
He's clearly not as big a pervert as I am.
I was like, huh, well, there's that. So, I mean, you and I, Anthony, different mechanics. All right, Steph, what else do you got in there?
Like I said, I'll just list. So determination is on here, more determined, ear wiggling, what is it? Unattached earlobes. It's like when your earlobes have like the what is
Or if
it?
they go straight to the jaw.
Yeah. Mine have the thing.
Freaks.
It even has earwax type.
Tight?
So that's
Wait,
There's
there's
different
more than
types.
one?
Mine's
well, there's
purple.
wet or dry, and mine's dry.
Yours isn't blue?
Mine's red.
Eye color, brown eyes. What is it? Focus. Apparently, I focus easily, which I don't know
I
if
can
that's
see that.
actually true. What is it? Likely to be a goal setter is more likely.
Wait, Steph,
Feels
you don't
like a
think the
nurture
focus
thing.
thing is true?
Do you think I get focused? I feel like I get focused a lot, but I don't know if people actually see me focused or people think I'm unfocused.
Oh, sorry. Sorry I didn't respond to you in the last 4 hours. I was building this Lego thing.
Oh yeah, when I was working on a puzzle and I just went ghost, I didn't talk to anyone for 4 hours.
But it also can be said, hey, Steph, you want to hit continue so we can play Clue? I'm texting. So, it's a
I
double-edged
tell you
sword
what
there.
I'm doing. I'm focused on my texting.
Sometimes you tell us.
Oh, this one hurt. I'm unlikely to have good hand-eye coordination.
That's
and I was
true.
like, it's a fact. It is a fact.
Steph,
It's in my
Yeah.
DNA.
Steph is like
Right.
Steph acts like a 4-year-old. If you keep trying to touch her nose, she'll be like,
Hey, stop it.
All right, Steph,
I
ready?
hate that it's true.
Steph, ready? Watch me. Watch me.
No,
Ready?
I don't want to.
Ready? Ready? Catch. She did.
I
She
wasn't
still
gonna
hasn't.
no,
get that.
it would have hit her in the face.
Hey. I'm unlikely
She
to
still
get
hasn't done
hangry. Hangriness is on here.
That could be literally anyone in the world.
No, I know. That's why I said some are really silly. This one says heat tolerance. Apparently, I'm likely to tolerate heat well. That's not true. I get pissed off. I get pissed off when I'm mad
Yeah,
or when I'm hot.
I get it. Respect.
It says I'm likely able to hold my breath for longer. That's not true.
Let's all find out.
I'm not good at that at all. I'm terrible. It says individual or team sports, likely to prefer individual sports. Yeah,
Is that
I don't know.
is that true? Or?
How is that determined by your DNA?
I don't know. This also says introvert or extrovert. It put me at extrovert.
Yes.
That's true. Yes, that is
You're-
true.
Yeah,
Steph, you're
like
the most
DNA.
extroverted person on this show.
I know, but by
That's
why we
need you
DNA.
I mean, clearly me and Steph.
Yes. It also says, and it also said that I'm unlikely to be a high jumper. It makes me
That's
sad
'cause you're
because it's
short.
true.
That's because you got the
It is
little legs.
true.
Yeah.
If you had taller
Um,
legs,
It says that I'm more likely to take the lead on things.
Because you're the extrovert.
Yeah. Morning or night person. It says I'm a morning person.
I can see that.
It also says I'm likely to get motion sickness. I'm
That-
on the more
that is
likely
true.
to get motion
That is
sickness. And I
true.
was like, oh shit, this is true.
This is the woman that goes to D-Box all the time.
She takes a Dramamine beforehand.
Oh, do you
Yeah.
really? Oh.
Sometimes I do, yeah.
Hey, maybe just go see a movie.
So what?
she wants to experience the movie, Leland.
But I'm saying if you have to take a Dramamine
wait.
to go,
No,
then like, what's the
To
point?
go to 4DX? No,
Yeah.
4DX I can handle. It's the other shit that I like. Even a car drive to LA, I'm like, maybe I should. How's the traffic? I'm gonna take a Dramamine, especially if I'm not driving. This fucking stop motion bullshit. Fuck that. That's how you get a headache. Sick.
Mm.
It says my physical agility is I'm more agile.
Then what?
I don't know. It's more agile or less agile. Agile. I'm more.
Can you do a cartwheel?
Yeah, I can do a one-handed cartwheel too.
That's pretty good.
Can you do that thing where you're on your knees and you jump to your feet?
I saw that on a clip yesterday and I really wanted to try it, but it was midnight and I didn't want my roommates to like think I fell down or something. So I
I
wanted
love how
to try.
that's the stipulation. It's midnight. Not that I don't want to do it because I could hurt myself.
You don't ever get curious if you could still do a thing?
I know.
Oh, I
do it.
know I can't. I can't.
I want to
Like,
see Steph do a kip up.
Ooh, that'd be
What's that?
cool. When you're laying on the ground, you kick yourself up.
Like
Oh,
The Rock
like
used to do.
Oh,
You mean the Drew McIntyre?
I guess. I mean, a lot of guys are doing it now.
The
But
Shawn Michaels?
but
I don't
he's
know.
Scottish, so he's better at it.
see, now he's getting into a race war. See how quickly he slips into fucking eugenics?
oh, according to this, sorry, another thing too. So, according to this, my physical
That's why
balance
his favorite
is.
Bond is Connery. Go on.
Oh, yeah, I'm more likely to have good balance, which in some cases, yes and no. It
Is that
depends.
true? I feel I've seen you trip on a curb.
Yeah, because I'm walking and
But
I'm not paying attention.
That's not balance. I haven't seen stuff just fall over. Like,
You never just like stood on one leg
She's like
and
standing
just
there.
like
She just
stand there?
Like
what happened? I don't know. I just fell.
Okay, I know I don't have good balance
like a
because I
Barbie
will
doll just like can't stand on its own.
But it like depends. Like, you know that thing where they like test you if you have good balance and then they push you? Well, like it also just depends on how I'm standing.
Wait, you mean like a trust test?
I don't have good balance.
Like they'll
'cause I'm
hold
flat.
your
this
hands
this
like
was
this,
just a dude on the
and then
street.
they'll push you. Yeah.
Well, if Anthony, you
Jumped in
would be
front
the
of her and
one that
said, balance test.
Anthony, you would be the one
Balance
doing it.
test?
out of all of us, you would be the one that would trust the dude on the street. So, yeah.
Hey, listen, Dr. Acula has never failed me once, and I met him in an
I
alley.
don't know about concrete snakes.
Do y'all know about this? He met a dude at the Walmart and he put himself in a van and had this man stretch him.
It's true. He said he was a chiropractor.
I have
Uh-huh.
seen that
In a
Bang
van?
Bros video.
In his van.
He realigned my spine real good. Blew my back right out.
Oh man.
You see, if I stick it in, it'll make your spine straight.
And you know what? It made sense.
I remember you
Well,
were like,
said it.
you're like, yeah, I saw this. He was like in the Walmart. I was like, what are you doing? That's how people get kidnapped. Don't do that. You're good looking. You get high priced. It's like,
Oh no.
I'm so valuable in the hostel market.
I mean, yeah, you're not 67 camels good, but you're like a 30 camel.
That's not even half as much.
I said what I said.
That for sure brings up a good question. What made
Oh.
you say yes?
Yeah, that is true. I guess I've never really pondered that question.
Honestly, I thought you were doing a bit. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, bro, no, when we were working out steadily back in the day, I was like, yeah, do you like do stretches? And you were like, no. But strangely enough, I was shopping at Walmart the other night, and some guy came up to me and said, like, hey, did you just come from the gym? And you said yes. He was like, do you stretch? And you were like, no. And he was like, oh, I'm like a stretching master or some shit. And you said he took you out to his van in the Walmart parking lot and he taught you how to stretch. And he gave you his card for like business, but you
Leland,
obviously
he blocked that memory out for a reason.
Oh no!
My goodness.
Is that the thing where he stuck his finger up your butt?
Not just the
No,
finger.
that was a prostate exam.
Oh no.
I mean, did you find
Not
that
just the
prostate?
butt.
Yeah, there was that prostate Walmart. It's like,
Well, yeah. Listen, I'm all for a deal. I love a sale. Me and Steph.
That
Yes,
pharmacy
too.
drive-through has changed.
oh
I
man,
love deals.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I remembered something that you didn't because my memory is good.
Is that one of your traits?
All right, listen, just for clarity, this sounds sounds like ghostly familiar. Like it I say it, yeah, well, I say a phrase sometimes, and this is the other side of the phrase. Sometimes I say that doesn't like the fuck do I say? God damn it. It feels like new information. Like when I hear something like that feels like new information. This doesn't feel like new information, but I don't really remember it. I don't know if I am imagining Leland's story as he's telling it to me, or if I am having the memory of it happening. Does this sound like something I would do? Yes. This sounds probably like something I would do. I don't think I got into a van, but I probably went to a van. I also will leave without my wallet. Like, I live differently.
It's very true.
What do
Yeah.
you mean leave without your wallet?
Exactly
I
what it
was-
sounds
Remember
like,
when
Leland.
he remember
No, I
how
mean,
he
like,
was
I guess,
supposed
like,
to go to
at your
WonderCon
house?
and was it WonderCon?
Was that it? Was that when you guys freaked
You
out?
went to a convention, you got
think it
all
was
the way
WonderCon.
to the trolley station, realized you didn't have your wallet, and I was like, how did you get that far?
Comic-Con.
That was
I mean,
Comic-Con,
It was
yeah.
Comic-Con.
That
Yeah.
is the most most Anthony thing, though, I feel.
I put my
also, I
wallet
guess
in
I
a
was at a
bag,
train station and didn't have my wallet.
and I always take my bag with me.
I mean, Anthony hates that I bring this up, but since we're here. I mean, the man also wouldn't pay for an Uber and made us all wait to go to Disneyland while he walked 2 fucking miles. So I mean, there is
I
things
I
he
thought
does.
I was going to be able to walk that faster.
Oh no, I feel like I would know.
You would know what?
Oh, nothing. What
So,
is it?
Yes, let's just all assume Leland's story is like 80% true.
Fine, moving on. Steph, are you a monster? Did they say what percentage? Like you were a horrible morning person? Oh no, you said you are a morning person.
It says I'm a morning person. Likely to have a pet. I'm more likely on the scale to have a pet. I'm unlikely to be persistent. Apparently, performing choreography is more difficult for me, which is true. I'm not good at that. I'm bad at like I still don't know how to Superman that hoe. Like I know that you, but I don't know.
Didn't you try to join the step team in RO and it didn't work out?
Yeah, and I cried. I did the Malia and I fucking cried. Yes.
What is the Superman that hoe?
The Soldier Boy dance, crank that.
Soldier Boy.
You
Oh, you don't like hype music.
Crank
I
that
don't-
Soldier
I don't-
Boy?
All three of you just
crank
said
that
things
soldier.
I do not.
You crank that soldier. Soldier Boy up in this hole. Watching.
Is this the same as that? Like that on Sunday? The
Superman
dun
down.
dun 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 dun.
No, that's Sean DePaul.
I didn't know what he was doing until Steph said it.
Oh yeah, you weren't there. We had a whole Sean Paul thing on Sunday. This is what happens when you don't come to gaming. You miss me finding out lyrics to a song I didn't know had lyrics.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
Linda
really bad at
didn't know
choreography unless
that
it's
Sean
simple
Paul
steps.
in the song "Get Busy," he was actually saying English words the entire time.
I just thought he was like I thought he was just kind of like beatboxing
Scatting?
to something.
yes,
No,
he
not
said
scatting.
He said scatting.
I did not say scatting.
You did say scatting.
I only refer to scatting when it's talking about poop play.
And Scatman.
Yeah, and Scatman.
Scruthers?
Scruthers?
Shut up, Pope.
Brothers?
Smothers Brothers?
I'm the scat man.
I remember that one. That was a good song. It says I'm not
Everyone
a picky
was so
eater.
into that for a week.
Wait, you're not a picky eater?
Yeah, it says I'm not a picky eater.
Ooh, I feel Jordan would
We're not-
disagree.
no.
I'm not. No, you know what? I'm not. Okay, sure. You could call it picky eating. I just don't want to eat the same thing all the time. I don't think
No, I
that's
feel
being
like I've
picky.
seen Steph
I think
I've
that's
seen
not
Steph,
being
like,
repetitive.
house food.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
she
Yeah, like no, like
Like
I remember
I'll
when
eat.
yeah, Steph she liked my ribs. I remember that.
Yeah, like I'll eat, and I'm really open to try a bunch of different. It's just like I don't know. There's only so many days I can eat chicken, rice, and vegetables. Like I gotta have
Bitch.
some switch up. Like either chicken and rice every day for lunch, but my dinner and breakfast is different. Like there has to be some kind of change, or I just find it boring.
Look,
Like-
we all know who the picky eater on this podcast is, and we're not pointing out, but we all do.
Fucking rude. I'm over here in chat. Damn. I wasn't even in this conversation.
It says I'm likely to remember. I'm more likely to remember dreams. I'm a risk
Yes.
taker. I'm more self-confident. I'm more self-disciplined. I have light to medium skin tone. I'm
those things are
less
true.
speedy when playing sports. Unlikely to enjoy spicy food.
Mhm.
More difficult to develop a good technique in sport. Apparently I'm likely to be an endurance runner, and I don't sun sneeze. You know when people look at the sun and they start sneezing? I don't do
Yeah.
that.
he will turn on the lights and sneeze for like 25 minutes. Like, it's like
Artificial sun.
yes. Yeah, like, I will see him go, oh, hold on. And he'll turn on a light and look right at it and then sneeze for like 10 minutes. It's like,
Just have to clear shit out.
the fuck you doing?
What else did it say? It says that I'm less sensitive. I have that my sweet sensitivity is low. Like
Like you
I'm
can't-
never like, oh, this is too sweet. Like if
Oh.
I find it too sweet, it is. You're gonna lose a foot. Like that's what I mean. Like if I find it too sweet, then yeah, you're done.
That's why I
For
take
most
them
things,
pills.
I'm kind of like, oh, okay, this is fine. It says I'm likely to be ticklish. I'm unlikely to tolerate dairy. Unlikely to roll my tongue, which I can.
No, that's
So-
not what that means.
Which one?
Arr. Can you do that?
Oh. Arrrr.
Okay, she can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
cool. I can do it.
Carl.
I'm
Car?
likely to enjoy trying new things.
That's not what I heard.
I'm less sensitive to the umami sensitivity.
Oh, mommy.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And then it told me my vitamin levels. Everything was good. So vitamin A, good. Vitamin B12 was lower than average. Vitamin C and E, all good. Oh, I'm unlikely to enjoy watching sports.
That's in your DNA?
Sure is.
You're unlikely to enjoy watching sports?
Yeah.
Unlikely.
I'm less likely. Unlikely to enjoy watching sports. It says watching sports. I'm least likely to enjoy watching sports.
Okay. No, that makes sense because it said that you're bad at sports thing earlier. So
Well, I don't like it.
Feels like it's
And then
fun.
it says likely to develop all 4 of my wisdom teeth, which
Did
I
ya?
did, and they're all gone because I had them removed.
Preach.
It's interesting. Like I said, it was
I am curious to see
fascinating
what
to
mine would
do.
be.
But
Like-
you'd have to do it.
Yeah.
Come on, Jordan. Let's finally just fucking do it.
Yeah. It really doesn't take long. Mine took 2
Anthony,
weeks.
that means you
surprisingly.
have to now because the 4 of us
Yeah.
did it.
Peer pressure, peer pressure.
We have to make 2 more shows on this.
We
Yes.
have to close out the year on our DNA results.
How I don't know. I think Jordan's would be very interesting, and
Uh-huh.
it would be like because Jordan, you've pretty much told us your history off through stuff. So it's like, do you think there would be any surprises in yours?
Probably not. It'll
Yeah.
definitely say there's some African there because Jamaica, Africa.
Sure.
I would probably have some Chinese, like Steph.
Oh, because the age. Yeah.
Yeah. Because my mom's from Cavite and she's very light skinned, so I feel like that's gonna be some Chinese.
Yeah.
I can see
Of
that.
course, the Filipino, right?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
right. Is that what you? What you said? That word that I didn't know.
Cavite, it's a place
Yeah, okay.
in the
Okay.
Philippines. It's one of
I
the
think
8 original provinces.
I think yours would be interesting. I would like to think his would be.
It just says Jersey, 100%.
Jersey
Weird.
Devil. What? I didn't
There's
get that on my traits.
there's a small part of me that feels that Anthony's will be what we think it is, and there's gonna be like 2 in there where he goes, huh, and then really has like the Leland Scottish debate with himself, where he's just like, huh, like, and it's gonna be like,
Honestly,
say
don't
like-
think I would.
It's gonna say like 3% Creole.
like Gambit,
It's like I'm the Gambit.
or we're
Starts
we're
calling
just
Ivan Monami.
we're just
I finally have permission. It's not cringe anymore.
or it's
also-
even worse than we thought. It literally is like 85% Italian and then like 10%, I don't know, white, whatever. It is like there's no surprises. Like, oh,
Did you
oh,
see?
but what if you took all my Irish or my Scottish and you had like Scottish Italian? Like, how funny would that be?
That'd be
And
interesting.
you're not, because there's can only be one. That's the land,
Dude,
the law
That
of the
is
land. over
Scottish
there.
rule. Yeah, no, I've heard that.
There's no
I haven't
siblings
heard
in
that
Scotland.
There's
The
none.
fucking funniest thing in our group chat was when we were talking about what my percentages were, and Leland was like, "Watch her be like Scottish," and in my head, I was, "If it was, that would be hilarious."
I'd be so
But
pissed.
as you were saying it, you're like, "Dude, if Steph is, I'm gonna be looking annoyed." I was like, It's not though.
I'd be
I
so
can't tell
fucking
you right
pissed.
now. You have to wait till Tuesday.
I was
Like, no, I knew for a fact it wouldn't be, but it just what if? Like she had like this, just like 5% Scottish. I'd be like, bitch, seriously,
it
you
would've
took
been-
my one thing.
it would have been such a funny bit if it says like, oh yeah, I'm 49% Scottish, and she changes her background to the Scottish flag.
It just drops. She
I
suddenly has a
would.
kill. Bagpipes come up. And it's just
I
like,
would.
the fuck you.
What if, she comes,
would.
what if it comes up English though, and now like her and Leland got to fight?
Mm.
I mean,
don't
that's
know.
more likely for you, right?
Yeah, we have no clue. Like my mom's maiden name I think is Dutch, and like that's it. That's all she's got.
Mm.
See, it's just interesting
Italian
because
Dutch.
I called Auntie Ning and I told her my result, and I was going over everything, and I was like, one, it wouldn't be surprised how fucking Filipino I would be, because I was like, I am as Filipino as I can fucking get. Like that was no shock to me. But when I was talking about it, I was like, oh yeah, it showed no, because like before she was like, oh Steph, you have Spanish in your blood because grandma, and it was just like going over. And then
so many tall tales now. Everyone's finding out about their history.
And I was like, oh, mine's in Southern Chinese. She goes, no, I don't think about that. Your grandma was, and she just. I told my dad, and he goes, wow, I'm excited to see what mine says. And I was like, I am too. I just want to know what it says.
Then there's my dad. I'll do it for you, but I don't care. Right.
Come on.
Thank you. The man has no fight.
That is perfect for the bit energy.
Yeah, no, he I told you, he's like, we're from like England. I said, yes, father, I understand. We may have be from England, but we're from other parts in England. He goes, it's all the same up there. I was like, it's not. Like, literally, there are hundreds of wars and years that will tell you the Irish and the Scottish do not think that the English are the same. Like, it's like, there are several movies about it, and you own most of them. It's
like on the DNA report in general, like, okay, so ancestral.
I do what I mean business.
Only in a professional sense.
Region said 4. Ancestral journey
Black Scotch
was 2.
Oh no, I didn't.
No.
Oh,
sorry, Steph. We're distracting.
No, you're fine. It's not that interesting. It's just 4 regions for ancestral regions. Ancestral journeys 2. One part of the Philippines to the other part of the fucking Philippines. Like, that's all it says.
North to
2.
south.
Yeah, it was just one side. I did come up in 5,203 matches.
Jesus Christ.
For DNA. But what's crazy about
what does
it?
that mean? Well, I don't understand.
So I share DNA with a lot of people.
And this is something that you paid to find this out because like I don't have that information.
I didn't pay anything extra. That's why I don't know what happened to yours.
Like a higher package.
No, you know what, Leland? Did you have an option to change it? Because it lets you show. Did you let it open up where you can be matched with a bunch of other things?
No, I don't know.
Leland just opened the covenant.
That's why I asked you. When we went to the thing, you can always change it, but it will allow you to show up in matches.
My screen was up. I don't know what happened.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Carry on.
But I want to know.
Yeah, there's a setting that allows you to be like in matches and come up in matches. So I said yes because I was like, fuck it, why not?
I'll give your comeuppets.
And then so the first person that came up is my actual cousin. Like she's here. And it said we only share 4% shared DNA. And that's the highest on there. Then
is this where you find out everyone in the world is somehow connected to Genghis Khan because that dude just liked to fuck?
I don't know, man.
Oh,
I didn't go as deep to find what ancestral, like how far back I go. But like apparently you can see like how. But yeah, I came up on a page with like 5,000 other people. So it's like Yeah, the highest one was it says 299 cm, which is 4% shared DNA, and that's my actual like second cousin. So like the cousin that I've already known was my second cousin showed up here, but it says second cousin or half first cousin once removed, and then it'll keep breaking down. So
That's cool.
when I was scrolling, I started looking at the other pages. So I think I got to page like 9 or something. And we have a distant relative that I was aware of, and they came up on my distant family. So again,
It's
thought that
confirmed.
shit was wild because I was like, huh. And again, it only goes to the people who actually took
Yeah,
Ancestry.
that makes sense.
So if they took Ancestry, then they'll come up. But there's a lot of different people on here where I was like, huh, that's interesting. But it, like, again, the first 2 people, my first cousin came up as 4, the second person came up as 3, and then like 2 other people came up as 2%, and everyone else is just 1% DNA shared. So like the 5,200 whatever, like you just share one thing in common, and that's the 1%. I just thought it was interesting. I was like, huh. I'm curious to see what else I can find out. I don't know. I find these fascinating.
I mean, it is cool. I will probably do this thing at some point, so I can get my
Yeah,
results.
I just want to
It's
keep.
right in front of him and he's still not doing it.
I've had this for weeks.
I've had mine for years.
Yeah,
I
but you
think
don't know where
I
yours
think
is
it's
at.
gone
though.
bad. I have a
What,
concept of where
the
it is.
plastic gone bad? There's no liquid in there. You provide the liquid.
There's gotta
No,
be something.
There
in
is
there.
there is something in there.
There
Yeah.
is?
Yeah, the
Oh.
cap that you spun that went into the spit.
There was no
Did you
cap
take
to
a whole
spin.
nother test?
I don't know. There was no
Oh.
cap.
Yeah, no. So what
I
it
didn't
was
spin
was
shit. Am I still Italian? Do I have to change my whole personality back? Like
No.
they just
Did you not do this?
I know I did. I mean, did they fucking like is this like life finds a way? Like they found like they were like, oh, we don't know. We're just gonna plug in whatever frog DNA we found and it was Scottish.
No. Okay. So like if this is like okay, here's my use this as an example. So like the test tube, the little test tube, right? Has like a little thing, it's about like maybe this wide. And then it'll have like a little line right, and it'll have like it's maybe like what, a centimeter or like half a centimeter, and it'll just say spit enough where
Yeah.
it goes above the squiggly line,
Yeah.
not including and it's not including like spit bubbles if you have like bubbles. Like if it goes over a little bit, it's then you put on the cap. When you turn the cap all the way, there's a little tiny blue liquid that drops into the spit, and you're supposed to shake it about like 5 times, and then that's it. That it mixes the thing. Did you not
None of-
read that?
None of that was in there. I
There
just
was
had
no
a
cap?
I just had a plastic tube that said spit in this line, and I twisted to tighten it up and set it off.
Yeah, but when you twist the top, there's already liquid in there, so maybe you didn't notice because the color of the liquid. You could have not saw that it was there.
No, I
You're
didn't.
fine.
I mean, I know I'm fine. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's really quick, but like yeah, the liquid's not that much. It's just like a little bit on the cap, and it just drops into the test tube. You shake it all up, you put it in the little Ziploc bag, you close the thing, and it's ready to go because what is it? Shipping's already paid for. Yeah. Dude, I was so worried to fuck this shit up. I like obsessed over the fucking instructions to make sure like, oh man, am I doing this right? Because I did this while we were gaming. And I was just like, oh, let me just fit in here and let me just do this thing. I think this is correct. And then yeah. I don't know.
It seems to have worked.
Yeah.
I'll
Unless I'm not
try-
1%
I'll try and dig
Chinese.
it up.
I don't know.
Everybody out there, send me a text or something. At some point,
Remind you?
Arrange your schedules. Remind me at random times to do it. Maybe you'll catch me when I'm available.
Everyone message him on everything, on Discord, on Instagram, on whatever.
Not on
thing he says.
Instagram.
I don't think you want that attention.
These three here can all attest. Oh no, you're over here. I am not getting back to you on Instagram.
That's fair. I'm drowning in messages.
Yep.
There's a lot of reels.
I caught up to November in our group chat.
Goddamn.
I just skip things. If I'm that far behind, I just skip to the bottom.
I feel that is disrespectful to you as my friends. You had the thought and care to send me something, and it deserves a react, unless I don't like it, in which case I don't react. But sometimes I want to comment, and it's like, well, it's too late.
No, actually, it's funny if you just something from November. You just reply to it.
One of those little flashing screenshot, like what toad are you?
Oh yeah, it'll tell you that.
I can
what
just
you're
send those
referencing.
9 months later.
Yeah,
That's
why not?
helpful. I
Or
don't know,
post
maybe
it in
you'll get a
Red Dead
laugh out of
discussion with no
someone.
context. That's what that's for.
That is true. Yeah.
Good times. Good
Good
times.
stuff, guys. Good stuff.
All right, is that it?
Yeah, there was
Is
no
that-
more
is that
traits. We
outside
already
gas?
went through a lot.
That was a lot of traits.
Yeah, it was a lot of traits. It was chill. Good.
Steph,
Oh,
no, you had a bigger exclamation. Go ahead.
oh. I watched. I already said this. I won't go too in depth with it, but I did watch 28 Years Later and Screen X, and I can attest that's a good experience.
So I saw a thing the other day. Apparently, there's like a zombie that's like fucking hung like a horse. Is that something that happens?
Yeah, like is there a zombie with a huge hog?
Yeah. Jen's friend wants to know.
Big guy, man.
Oh, Jen's friend
Big
already
dude.
knows.
The big dude. That's
Okay.
the man.
Was it like
Zombie cock.
was it like that one dude in Westworld who had just a massive fucking hog?
I haven't watched Westworld.
It's like in
I
like
think maybe watched an episode or two.
I want to say it's like on episode 4 or something in season.
I didn't make
1.
it that far. I know there's a table or a chair that they sit down on. That's as far as I got. I
Jesus.
think it's surrounded by
But
glass.
it's just a scene. It's two people that are just talking. They're with all the synths or whatever the fuck they're called, and she's just like framed next to this man's just gigantic fucking dick.
Lord,
And she's like, it's amazing.
Lord.
The attention to detail in this place is really should be admired. So lifelike. All right. Thank you, everybody, tonight for hanging out with us, discovering a little more about us as we discover more about ourselves. You are all super fantastic. And if you happen to be seeing us for the first time, welcome. We have several social medias. Simply look for LoRC Podcast on any of them, and you will find us. If we're not there, we're not going to be there. Don't ask. If you would like to see this video or any of our archived streams, we are on YouTube. Go to YouTube, search that LoRC Podcast or League of Ridiculous Conversations, and you will find all of our previous Twitch streams, as well as this one week after airing here tonight. We will be back here on Twitch in next week about 7:30ish, creeping ever closer to episode 400. We have things in the works. We have plans, everybody. It happened. So $3.99 next week, 400 in 2 weeks, and it's going to be a good time. Leland had a real great idea. I think we all really fell in love with, and we've got.
That wasn't me.
That wasn't your idea?
That was you.
No. He's
that
talking about
was
the
not my
other
idea.
idea.
Yeah, the one
All right.
you brought to us.
Oh, I should do that, huh? No one really kind of jumped on it, so I just assumed I didn't have to.
We all agreed that's a good idea. That means you do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should have a pretty fun activity for episode 400 in 2 weeks.
Maybe.
Be sure you are subscribed here. Be sure that you are on the social medias to make sure that you don't miss out on that. If you would like to hang with us during the week, we have a free Discord. The link is appearing in the chat. If you are hearing this at a not live time, feel free to reach out to any of the social medias. It is a free Discord. It is a fantastic community filled with amazing human beings. Many here in the chat, many that don't make it to the shows, catch up with us later. These are just some of the most amazing human beings. I will never stop praising them. They are fantastic. Check out the Discord. It's a lot of fun and very active. If you would like to find me on the internet, I'm not active, but I am there lurking, and I am at Smokey the 13th on Blue Sky and Instagram.
You can follow me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear. I mostly just post on Blue Sky, and it's mostly about my random thoughts about video games. I just started Death Stranding 2 today. Played about 2 hours of it. It is Death Stranding again, and I'm very excited to see where it goes.
More walking.
So much more walking. I'm in Mexico now. Leland, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at Leland Pierce Art. I do art occasionally, and that's where I'm at. Steph?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitch at Steph Noids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. I post shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
So once again, we will be back next week, Tuesday, about 7:30-ish for another episode of the League of Ridiculous Conversations. Thank you again so much for hanging out with us. Thank you to the chatters. Thank you to the lurkers. You are all amazing human beings, and we will see you next week. Bye.
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 Bye.